Have you ever been told that if you just work hard, you'll get rich? That the secret to success is putting in more hours, more sweat, more effort than anyone else? Well, I am here to tell you that as one of the biggest lies we've ever been sold, hard work alone will not make you rich. In fact, for most people, it's a direct path to burnout, not a bigger bank account. Think about it. Who are the hardest working people you know? Often, it's the construction worker under the blazing sun, the single parent juggling 3 jobs, the nurse working a 16-hour shift. Are they the wealthiest people in our society? Rarely. Now, think about the wealthiest people. Are they working 24/7, physically grinding it out every single day? Not usually. So, what's the difference? What's the missing piece of the puzzle that separates grueling labor from actual wealth? The answer is one powerful word: leverage. Leverage is the secret ingredient that multiplies your effort. Working hard without leverage is like trying to move a giant boulder with your bare hands. You can push and strain all day, exhaust yourself completely, and the boulder barely budges. But if you use a lever as simple tool, you can move that same boulder with a fraction of the effort. In the world of wealth creation, your time and effort are your hands. Leverage is the tool that amplifies their power. So what does leverage look like in the real world? It comes in many forms, and understanding them is the key to unlocking your financial potential. The first and most classic form is capital. This is the idea of making your money work for you. When you invest in stocks, real estate, or a business, your money is generating more money, even while you sleep. You're no longer trading your time directly for dollars. Instead, your capital is doing the heavy lifting. The person who saves and invests a portion of their income is building a lever. The person who spends everything they earn, no matter how hard they work, is stuck trying to move that boulder with their bare hands. Another powerful form of leverage is people. This is about building a team. A solo entrepreneur can only do so much. They have 24 hours in a day, just like everyone else. But when they hire employees, they are leveraging the time and skills of others. If you have a team of 10 people all working towards a common goal, you've suddenly multiplied your output tenfold. This is how businesses scale. The founder isn't working 10 times harder. They're working smarter by using the leverage of a team. This isn't about exploiting people. It's about creating systems where everyone benefits from collective effort. Then there is one of the most accessible forms of leverage in the modern world: media and code. Think about this video right now. I'm recording it once, but it can be watched by thousands or even millions of people all over the world at any time. I'm not repeating my effort for each individual viewer. I created a piece of media, a digital asset, and it's now working for me around the clock. The same goes for writing a book, creating a course, or building an app. You put in the work upfront to create the code or the content, and then it can be replicated and distributed infinitely at almost no extra cost. This is massive leverage. Every YouTuber, every podcaster, every software developer is using this principle, whether they realize it or not. Let's put this into perspective with a story. Meet two friends, Alex and Ben. Both are talented graphic designers who graduate from college at the same time. Alex takes the hard work path. He gets a job at a prestigious agency and works relentlessly. He's the first one in, the last one out. He takes on every project, works weekends, and quickly earns a reputation as the hardest worker in the company. His salary grows steadily, but so do his stress levels. He's trading his life, his time, for a paycheck. His income is directly tied to the hours he puts in. If he stops working, the money stops. Ben, on the other hand, decides to focus on leverage. He also takes a job, but he views it differently. He sees it as a way to pay the bills and learn valuable skills while he builds his lever on the side. In his spare time, he doesn't take on more freelance clients, which would just be more trading time for money. Instead, he starts creating digital assets. He designs a set of high-quality templates for presentations and social media posts. He puts in a lot of hard work upfront to create these templates. Then he puts them up for sale on a digital marketplace. In the beginning, Ben makes very little. Alex is out-earning him by a long shot and probably thinks Ben is wasting his time. But then something magical starts to happen. A few people buy Ben's templates, then a few more. He uses the customer feedback to improve his products and adds new ones. His online store starts to generate income every single day, whether he's actively working on it or not. After a couple of years, Alex is a senior designer, making a good salary, but he's feeling burnt out. He has hit a ceiling on his income because he can't physically work any more hours. Ben's template business, however, is now generating more passive income each month than Alex's salary. Ben eventually quits his job, not to retire, but to focus on building more levers. He can now travel, spend time with family, and work on projects he's passionate about, all while his income continues to grow. Both Alex and Ben worked hard, but Alex applied his effort linearly, while Ben applied his effort with leverage. That was the crucial difference. The hard work philosophy traps you in a linear equation. 1 hour of work equals 1 unit of pay. To earn more, you must work more. Leverage breaks that equation. It creates an exponential curve where your initial effort continues to pay dividends long after the work is done. So how can you start building leverage in your own life? First, you need to shift your mindset. Stop glorifying the grind for its own sake. Start asking yourself, how can I get a result with less of my own direct time and effort? Look for opportunities to create systems, not just complete tasks. If you're an employee, can you create a process or a training document that saves your team hours of work every week? That's leverage. You've created an asset. Can you use your income to start investing, even if it's just a small amount each month? That's leveraging capital. If you have a skill instead of just freelancing, can you turn that skill into a product? Could you create a guide, a tutorial video, an online course? You're a great cook. Don't just cook for one person. Write a recipe ebook. You're a great programmer. Don't just build one website for one client. Build a plugin or a theme that you can sell to thousands. The initial work might be harder, but the long-term payoff is exponentially greater. This isn't about being lazy. Building leverage is hard work. Creating that course, building that app, or saving that initial capital requires immense discipline and upfront effort. The difference is the asterisk type asterisk of work. It's strategic work, not just busy work. It's the work of building a machine that will eventually run without you constantly pushing it. The danger of the just work harder myth is that it makes people feel like failures when they don't get rich. They burn out, thinking they just didn't have what it takes, that they weren't disciplined enough. But the system was rigged against them from the start. They were playing the wrong game. The goal isn't to be the hardest worker in the room. The goal is to build the best levers. So take a look at your life and your career. Where are you just pushing the boulder with your hands? And where can you find a stick, a fulcrum, a lever to amplify your power? Start small, automate a task. Write a script, invest $1, create one piece of content. Every lever you build, no matter how small, moves you away from the trap of trading time for money and toward a future of financial freedom and true wealth. It's time to stop working harder and start working smarter. Thanks so much for watching. If this video changed your perspective, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you think about work and wealth. Let me know in the comments what kind of lever you're planning to build first. See you in the next one.